Lunchtime in elementary school is pretty, elementary. Most kids would probably run around, some might poop their pants, and the girls would just sit at their table gossiping. But me, see, I'm a different breed. Me and my friends were the cool people at school, the popular gang. And what we did at lunchtime garnered attention from everyone all over the world. The illustrious, blood-curdling, intense, burning sensation that is pen fight. Allow me to explain the rules of this esteemed recreational activity. You know Beyblade? Pen fight is just Beyblade, but with pens. Simply knock the other player's pen off the table and you win. Modify your pen. You can add tape around the pen to increase traction, which will make knocking off your pen harder, but it's a double-edged sword. You can't flake your pen very far, which reduces your offensive stat by 10. Alternatively, you could remove the rubber from your pen, which will simulate what it's like for a pen to go through an entire tube of Vaseline, creating the offensive master of pens. However, one wrong move can do you more harm than good. Give your pen nicknames. My favorite color is blue, and my favorite pen is blue, and therefore I call my pen the Blue Tornado. Decorate your pen. Use a pen to draw on your pen, creating a double-on pen draw. Kids would flex how fast they could run, who had the best grades and who had the coolest toys, but real men, they flexed who had the best penmanship. One day I was having the most intense pen fight match of my life. The Blue Tornado was cornered. I had met my match, and this time $1.50 was on the table. Cornered, I decided to pull out my famous move, a go big or go home kind of move. I waited for my opponent to attack. Once he got near, I hit him with the Uno reverse card by flicking my pen with all my might. A change in momentum so strong, it would take both pens down. However, if his pen hit the ground first, I win. Unfortunately, things turned out a little differently. I waited for my chance, and my opponent's pen falls right into my trap. I begin to reel back, putting all my might into this one flick, until I see that my opponent is doing the exact same thing. It's too late. The psychological refractory period prevents stimulus number 2 from executing until stimulus number 1 has been completed, and then as I've just lost one of my 5 senses and my pride, my friend hurriedly escorts me to the bathroom whilst the others try to clean up the mess. Eventually, we get to the bathroom. Hey man, the bathroom door is right in front of you. I gotta go back and help the others clean up, so come back when you're done, okay?
Okay.
I step into the bathroom, and as memory serves, the sink is normally on the left side of the wall. So I step to the left, but I come into contact with some bathroom stalls instead. Weird. I try to move to the right, and I finally find the sinks. As I wash the ink from my eyes and my vision starts to return steadily, there's vomit on my sweater already, mom's spaghetti, I notice that I have permanently damaged my eyes. Because for some reason, I did not see any urinals in sight. Now if you're smart, you would have already known what was happening after noticing that the position of the sinks had flipped. So yes, I indeed was in the woman's bathroom. And as a kid, this took longer to deduce than normal, as unfortunately, after my brain had finally realized what was happening, I heard high heels clip-clopping on the way to the door, and so I duck into the nearest stall immediately. Oh my god, Sharon, I can't believe that he would just do that to you. That is such a bitchy move. Why would he throw a party just so he could tell you that he was dating another girl? That's such a dick move. Wait a minute. Is this gossip? And what is a bitchy move? And I would have a lot of time to think about those questions because I was stuck in there for the rest of lunch. That woman, which is probably a teacher, was on her phone gossiping for a whole 15 minutes. Eventually, the lunch bell rang and she left. I showed up late to class with ink on my shirt and was forced to testify to the court about what had happened during lunch. I pulled out a couple witnesses, presented them with some evidence, and got my not guilty verdict. In the end, I never did learn what a bitch move was until years later. If there's one takeaway from this, it's that pen fight is probably the world's most dangerous sport, so it is definitely not for the faint of heart.